Hi, tonight I'll be informing you guys about depression. Most of us know what depression is, but most of us also doesn't know that there are different forms of depression. Major depression, severe symptoms that interfere with the ability to work, study, sleep, eat, or enjoying your life. An episode can occur only once in a person's lifetime, but more often a person has several episodes. Persistent depressive disorder is a depressive mood that lasts for at least 2 years. A person diagnosed with persistent depressive disorder may have episodes of major depression along with periods or less severe symptoms, but symptoms must last for 2 years. Some forms of depression are slightly different or they may develop under unique circumstances. They include psychotic depression, which occurs when a person has severe depression plus some form of psychosis, such as having disturbing false beliefs or a break with reality, or also hearing or seeing upsetting things that other people around them may not be able to hear or see, which we also call hallucination. Now, postpartum depression, which is more serious than the baby blues or baby fever, and most women who have postpartum depression, they get this after giving birth. And it's because the hormonal and physical changes of a new responsibility of caring for a newborn can be very overwhelming. And this is why most people who have postpartum, they either get it when it's their first newborn, or say if they have a child and they wait a long period of time to have another child. And it is also estimated that 10 to 15% of women experience postpartum depression is after giving birth. Now, seasonal affective disorder, which is called SAD, or you could say SAD, which is characterized by an onset of depression during the winter months when there is less natural sunlight outside. The depression generally lives during the spring or the summertime, and SAD may be effective treated by sunlight therapy. But nearly half of those who are diagnosed with SAD, they don't just get better by having light therapy alone. They'll have to take some type of antidepressant medication, or they'll have to get psychotherapy to reduce the SAD symptoms, either alone by itself or it'll have to be combined with light therapy. Now, bipolar disorder is different from depression. Now, the reason that it's on this list is because someone with bipolar experiences have very extreme low moods, which makes them depressed. Not so much of because they're bipolar, it's combined with the depression. No, it's just because they have like low moods, but they also do experience very extreme high moods, which is also called mania. Now, with depression being a great factor of anybody's normal life, it is absurd to think that most people will not be affected by it. Informing others of potential depressing acts that may lead them to commit things that they otherwise would not have done. Now, the society is depressed. We live in a crazy world where things happen every day, especially where you must live through it every day. Most people don't ever just sit back and ask themselves if they're happy or even content with the way that they live life. The fact is, it makes you more insane doing things that don't bring joy to your heart, when in fact you're supposed to follow what makes you glad or at least complacent. But nowadays, it's like pick your poison. Do you want to work a dead-end job just for the cash, or do you want to follow your life passion? It's obvious that people sometimes force themselves to enact or to do things they might not wish to do, which makes them depressed. Being depressed happens in all age groups, whether you're 85 or whether you're 10. Things will occur that will make you question the concept of your happiness. As you get older, life tends to dish out traumatic moments that you weren't expecting. This is why I want to inform you about depression, because it can lead to things like suicide, death, or murder, and the list goes on. It is not weak to make your decision and follow what you admire. When the world wants you to see everything as it is or everything how it should fit, when in fact being a human being is all a part of us being different. If we were all the same, it wouldn't be real or distinctive enough for us to thrive. In order for life to go on, there has to be multiple interactions and multiple personalities.